Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. Welcoming you to another one of our speaker previews for the 2018 Customer Expo. Today we have Jim Noteboom, who's the Senior Vice President of Loyalty and Consumer Insights at Loblaws. Jim, thank you very much for taking the time to meet with us today.
Good morning, Mark.
Could you give us a brief introduction of Loblaws and your role within the company?
Absolutely. Loblaws is Canada's largest retailer. It has more than 2,500 stores across all of Canada. It is market leader in grocery, health and beauty. It's got its own financial services arm or bank, and we've got our own fashion label named Joe Fresh.
And what is your role within the organization?
I'm responsible for loyalty and consumer insights at Loblaws, which includes a responsibility for the PC Optimum loyalty program.
Excellent. Could you give us a short preview of what you plan on covering during your conference session?
Yes, happy to do so. I would love to be covering our journey on loyalty, which has been an exciting one. On February 1st, we brought to market PC Optimum, which is taking the best of two leading loyalty programs we had in the organization, Shoppers Optimum and PC Plus, and combine them into PC Optimum. That whole journey has taken a while because it was very much customer-led, from inception all the way to bringing it to market in February.
Excellent. And you and I have had a couple discussions regarding your program, how you looked at evolving, almost revolutionizing the program. There was a lot of disruption, as we've talked about, in the market at that time. How did you go about making the decision to evolve or potentially, revolutionize the program in such a compelling manner?
That was definitely not a desktop exercise, if I may call it like that. We first and foremost reached out to our consumers, who were all passionate participants in our two loyalty programs, and we asked them what they loved about their existing loyalty programs, but also what they expect from us in terms of taking the loyalty programs further into the future. And during those discussions, pretty quickly it bubbled up that for consumers it would be more convenient and easy if we were to combine our two loyalty programs and join the strategy with one large program going forward.
Excellent. When you looked at kind of combining the programs and listening to your customers, you and I have had some conversations regarding that. How did you do that? I mean, because a lot of brands that we speak with really struggle with listening to and understanding their customers, and you did it in such a comprehensive manner. Was it the passion that these customers had for your brand? And how did you go about effectively listening to your customers in such a robust manner?
There's multiple ways we stay close to what our consumers tell us about our loyalty program, but also generally about shopping within our Loblaws network of stores. We've got ongoing research, we've got consumer panels, we've got our NPS or Net Promoter Score and CSI programs. So there's multiple touch points where we roll up the feedback from our consumers and take that into consideration with many things that we do in terms of helping serve our customers better.
Excellent. And who will benefit from attending your session?
Basically anyone that is interested in loyalty, but more broadly I would say anyone that is interested in strengthening the relationship they have with their customers.
Excellent. And what are a few key takeaways attendees can learn from attending your session?
I think what we learned and basically has resulted in PC Optimum is we got to listen to our consumers and let them have an input into anything that you do in terms of strategic decision making as well as into day-to-day decision making. So the voice of the customer is critical. I think the next one that was very important to us is seeing how the consumer is changing their shopping behavior. Clearly it's more technology driven and digitally influenced, and I think our new loyalty program speaks to that. And then thirdly, customers expect that you know them, so you've got to be relevant. So personalization is a critical component of our strategy going forward.
Excellent. And final question. Obviously, it's a very robust discussion. I think your journey is very unique, especially as some of the major loyalty kind of coalition programs in Canada at the time were going through some challenges themselves. How do you look at kind of the next generation loyalty program, or that bigger picture customer loyalty approach that Loblaws has and executes on so well? How do you see that coming into fruition, and how do you plan to keep the program fresh and relevant and engaging going forward?
And it goes back to listening to our consumers and staying close to what they expect from us next. But without speaking, but we got to stay as relevant as we can be. And that may include indeed expanding our network, like we announced with the ESSO partnership. But it also may translate into deepening the engagement we have on our loyalty platform with the consumer, whereby there's more input from the consumer also in terms of the relevancy of offers and content that they receive from us.
Excellent. Well, I think this is great. Jim, looking forward to your presentation in October, and it should be quite engaging. Again, thank you for taking the time to share with us your vision and what you plan on covering at the fall show. Thank you again.